I'm Sarina KP, Assistant Professor in Department of Commerce, E-Content Development Center, Majlis Arts and Science College, Paramanur. Now I am going to present a topic, liquidity ratios or short-term solvency ratios. It is one of the important part of ratio analysis. What is a ratio analysis? A ratio analysis means the analysis and interpretation of financial statement with the help of ratios. Then ratios are classified on the basis of functions. The first one is liquidity ratios or short-term solvency ratios. First is the introduction part. Here the liquidity ratio is also known as short-term liquidity ratios or short-term solvency ratios. Okay. Then what is the meaning of liquidity? Liquidity means the ability of a firm to meet its short-term obligations or its short-term liabilities. It is known as liquidity. The term liquidity is also known as solvency of a firm. These are used to measure the liquidity position of a firm. Measure the liquidity position of a firm. These ratios are used to assess the short-term debt paying ability of a firm. Debt paying ability of a firm. These are highly useful to creditors or commercial banks. They are paying short-term debt to business organizations. Then what are the types of liquidity ratios? Mainly there are 4 types. There are a lot of types, but here the important types are current ratio, quick ratio, absolute liquid ratio and cash burn ratio. Then first one, current ratios. Current ratio first used in 1891. Even today it is the most common ratio for analysis the financial firm's capacity, financial position. And current ratio is defined as the ratio of current assets to current liabilities. It establishes the relationship between current asset and current liability. What are the assets included in current assets? Current assets include cash in hand, cash at bank, stock, debtors, bills receivable, prepaid expenses, etc. These assets are converted into the form of liquid cash within 1 year. Okay. These are known as short-term asset or current assets. Then current ratio measure the ability of a firm to meet its current liabilities. So the equation, going to the equation is to find out current ratio. Current ratio is equal to current assets divided by current liabilities. Then what are the items included in current liabilities? Current liabilities includes creditors, bills payable and other outstanding expenses, etc. Second type is quick ratio. Quick ratio, also known as liquid ratio or acid test ratio. Acid test ratio is a common name that is used to describe a quick ratio. Here quick ratio establish the relationship between quick assets and current liabilities. So what is a quick asset? Quick asset includes all the current assets except stock and prepaid expenses. So it establishes the relationship between quick asset and current liabilities. Quick asset includes current assets except stock and prepaid. So the equation to find out quick assets is current assets minus stock plus prepaid expenses. Current assets minus stock plus prepaid expenses. Equation to find out quick ratio is equal to quick assets divided by current liabilities. So it is also known as near money ratio, because near money ratio, the term is describes quick assets are converted into liquid form of cash within a month, that is within short period of time, within a month. Okay. So it is also known as near money ratio. Next type is absolute liquid ratio. Absolute liquid ratio is also known as super quick ratio. Super quick ratio. Okay. Then it establishes the relationship between super quick assets and current liabilities or liquid liabilities. This ratio establishes relationship between super quick asset. Super quick asset is equal to absolute liquid assets. Okay. But for the calculation purpose, it is taken as a relationship between super quick asset and current liability. Then super quick asset or absolute liquid asset include cash in hand, cash at bank and readily marketable securities. Readily marketable securities or short term investment. Here super quick assets are converted into cash or liquid form of asset within a day or within an hour. So it is known as cash ratio also. Cash ratio. So its other names are super quick ratio and cash ratio, absolute liquid ratio. Its equation to find out super quick ratio or absolute liquid ratio is super quick assets divided by current liabilities. It is just for the calculation purpose. Actually its equation is quick assets divided by quick liability. For the calculation purpose, it should be taken as a current liability. The next type is cash burn ratio. This ratio is mostly used startup and rapidly growing technological companies. These companies at the initial stage have no revenue. They raise fund from investors through IPO. IPO means initial public offer. They spend money for capital expenditure. So the management want to know the number of days the company can survive with the initial investment from the investors for this purpose, that is for a capital expenditure purpose. So the equation is cash burn ratio is equal to 365 days, that is within a year, 365 days into cash raised from initial investors divided by projected startup cost. Then we are going to standard ratios or ideal ratio for comparison. What is the standard current ratio? What is the standard quick ratio and standard liquid ratio? Here the ideal ratios, that is a standard ratio for a comparison. Ideal or a standard current ratio is a 2:1. That means 2:1 means current liability is to current assets is to current liability. Ideal standard current ratio is 2:1, that is current asset is to current liability. Here the asset is the double of current liability, that is assets are meet the obligation that is in nature of current liabilities. Next one, ideal quick ratio. Quick ratio's proportion is 1:1, that is quick asset equal to quick liability or current liability. Then next standard absolute liquid ratio is 0.5:1, that is at least 50% of cash maintained for meeting the current obligations. These are the standard ratio, current ratio, quick ratio and absolute liquid ratio. Then we are going to one illustration. From the following information, calculate current ratio, acid test ratio and absolute liquid ratio. The informations are machinery. Machinery rupees 2,50,000, prepaid expenses rupees 2,000, debtors rupees 1,67,500, cash rupees 15,500, short term investment rupees 20,000, creditors rupees 1,50,000, stock 1,45,000, bills payable 38,000, expense payable 12,000, long term loan 75,000. These are the information. Then we are going to the question, what is a machinery? Is it a current asset? No, it is a long term asset. Machinery purchased for long term purpose, that is machinery is a fixed asset, not a current asset. So machinery is a current asset, prepaid expense is a current asset and debt is also current asset, cash, short term investment also current assets, Creditors is current liability. Creditors current liability, stock current asset, bills payable current liability, expense payable is current liability, and long term loan is a long term liability, that is not a current liability. Then we are going to the solution. First we are going to calculate current ratio. It is most important one. Current ratio is equal to current assets divided by current liability. Then we are going to, what are the current assets? Current asset here includes, here from this question, current assets includes prepaid expenses, debtors, cash, short term investment and stock. The sum total of all these assets, that is 2000 plus 1,67,500 plus 15,500 plus 20,000 plus 1,45,000 is equal to 3,50,000. It is the sum total of current assets. Then current liabilities. Current liabilities here includes creditors, bills payable, expense payable. There are only 3 items in this question. That is, the amount is 1,50,000 plus 38,000 plus 12,000, that is equal to 2 lakh. The sum total of current liabilities is 2 lakh. Then we are going to the equation current ratio. Current ratio is equal to current assets divided by current liability, that is the sum total of current asset is 3,50,000, 3,50,000 divided by current liability 2 lakh. Then answer is 1.75. That is written in proportion 1.75 is to 1. That is the answer of current ratio. Then comment, that is the interpretation of this ratio. Current ratio is just below the standard. Here the standard, what is the standard of current ratio? 2 is to 1. Here just below the standard, here only 1.75. Okay. Then current ratio is just below the standard, so it is not satisfactory. Then quick ratio. Quick ratio equation is quick assets divided by current liabilities. Here we are going to first the calculation of quick asset. Quick assets is equal to current assets minus stock plus prepaid expenses. Stock and prepaid expenses, that means 1,50,000 plus 2,000, that is equal to 1,47,000. Current asset already calculated 3,50,000. So 3,50,000 minus 1,47,000, that is the sum total of stock plus prepaid expenses, that is equal to 2,03,000. Here the total amount of quick asset is 2,03,000. Then we are going to the equation quick assets divided by current liability, that is 2,03,000 divided by 2 lakh, that is equal to 1.015. 1.015 is to 1, that is the proportion of quick asset to current liability. Comment, how to evaluate this ratio, how to interpret the quick ratio. Quick ratio is satisfactory because the standard or ideal quick ratio is 1 is to 1, that is satisfied in this case. Then next one is absolute liquid ratio. Its equation is absolute liquid assets or super quick asset divided by current liabilities. What are the amount included in super quick asset or absolute liquid assets? Cash, cash in hand. Then bank, here there is no bank balance, so it includes only 2 items, cash and short term investment. Cash includes 15,500 plus short term investment 20,000. The sum total of absolute liquid asset is 35,500. Then equation super quick SQR here means super quick ratio or absolute liquid ratio is equal to 35,500 divided by 2 lakh, that is equal to 0.17 is to 1. 0.17 is to 1. It is not satisfied because it is below the standard. What is the standard absolute liquid asset? 0.5 is to 1. Here only 0.17 is to 1. So, it is not satisfactory. These are the important liquidity ratios. That's all. I hope you understood. Thank you. Thank you for watching.